Welcome back to Mr. Heins Explains. Today we're going to talk about types of clauses. So, in order to talk about clauses, first of all, this is in your week 13 folder. Go ahead and get that out. A clause is a group of words. So it's kind of like a phrase, but the clauses have to contain both a subject and a verb. So clauses are groups of words that contain a subject and a verb. An independent clause expresses a complete thought. Okay? So with independent thought clauses, they can stand alone, not alone as a sentence. So this idea, like this example, the summer months bring many sounds. So we have our subject, months, and our predicate or verb, bring. So if you want to write yourself a little note, verb, subject, and think to yourself, okay, is there any other information that can be contained within this sentence? No? If not, it's a complete thought. Okay? On the flip side, or not on the flip side, sorry, a little continuing. Remember our fanboys? Well, here's where we use them. If we combine multiple independent clauses together, we use those coordinating conjunctions, which, if you remember, are our fanboys. So there are obviously fanboys, there are 7 of them. I don't know what happened down here. That's okay. I'll just go like this. So you're for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. So FANBOYS, fanboys. So that's how we combine those multiple complete thoughts. So the summer months bring many sounds, and I enjoy them all. Boom. I enjoy, complete thought, comma, and. Okay? So that's how we combine them. Now, the other part of clauses is what we call dependent clauses or subordinate clauses. So dependent or subordinate clause does not express a complete thought, either by missing the subject, so you have a verb but not a subject, or by, obviously, not completing the thought. So what I mean by this is the following. So when the temperature rises, okay, when the temperature rises, well, if you think to yourself, does this end the thought? Not really. It says when the temperature rises. Okay, what happens when the temperature rises? So we need more information or needs other independent clauses to stand as a sentence. So when the temperature rises, insects get noisy. Boom. Suddenly, you have a complete thought. Okay? And remember, this is way back uh, to about a month ago when we talked about types of conjunctions. And one of them that we talked about are subordinating conjunctions. So these ones, if you remember, they introduce subordinate clauses, which are what we were talking about right now. Subordinate clauses, which remember are word groups that can't stand alone as a sentence. And the other way to introduce a subordinate clause is way back in week 1, our relative pronouns. So subordinate conjunction, relative pronouns. Here's some examples. So because, even though, after, as, if, or you could have as if. Since I have less dashes than I have examples. Until, or those relative pronouns, whoever, who, that, which, whose, and when. So those are some examples of subordinating conjunctions and relative pronouns. Okay? Go ahead and submit this for a check. We're going to be working all week on identifying types of clauses.